growing up, I didn't really have a way of getting my words out per se, and so I would always, anytime I was around other kids that were my age or even adults that were older than me, I always didn't really know what to say. I don't know why, and so I'd always kind of be by myself. And where we grew up, we had a basement in our house, and that was where we would watch all the movies. And so I'd watch a lot of movies, and especially over summertime when I was like a teenager, because I wasn't really hanging out with anybody that much. So I just watch it over and over and over and over again, and I'd act out a lot of the scenes in my head. And I'd run around this basement acting out all these scenes too, terribly, because I can't act to save my life. But it's and I got really attached to the idea of creating an environment that's, I think, creating an atmosphere where you can express certain things and everything. The thing that I really want to do is direct a lot, because I really like doing that. And it's very difficult and exhausting and demanding, it always is for everybody, but I really like doing that a lot. And I also really like writing. I like doing sound, and I like doing camera work as well, and I like rehearsing with people, and I like location scouting too a lot. I've done that before, but I mean, just anytime I get to do it, anytime I get to be involved, I'm really happy. It's just, I don't know what it is, but it's just, it's a release of pressure, I guess, if you want to call it that. So. Biggest obstacle for me in filmmaking, probably me. I think I'm my own biggest obstacle, not just with this, but just like with everything. I think that I always have a hard time just like reaching out to people, asking for help, and being patient too, and other stuff like that. So the biggest obstacle for me is just trying to learn how to compose myself and manage the stuff that I've already got carrying with me. I think that the way to stay motivated, I think I'm still trying to figure that out, because there's a difference between mentally blackmailing yourself or somebody else and trying to stay motivated. So I think I'm still trying to figure out how to stay motivated. I think the next thing I'm gonna end up trying is that I want to try reminding myself a little bit about why I'm trying to do what I'm doing, and I'm trying to remind myself as to what are the things that are coming out of it and everything, the good and bad, because can't have one without the other and everything. So I think my fears are mainly just lie in not always being good enough, and thinking that, and it's that typical, it's kind of like what I was talking about earlier about how you always kind of feel like you have this gun up against your head saying that you gotta, like, everything's gotta be perfect, and putting pressure on yourself and everything. If you were gonna make a movie per se, and you put your heart and soul into this movie, and you finish making it, and you throw it up online or whatever, and you want people to watch it, like, when I look back at the amount of views that this video gets, I don't want to be blown away by the amount of views that it gets. And nor do I want to be really upset if it doesn't get any views or whatever. I want to think to myself, I'm really happy that I did that, because I mean whether something's good or bad or indifferent, doesn't always matter too much with the stuff that with the filmmaking stuff that I try and do. It's it's all just about whether I feel like I had that chance to share myself, and a lot of times I feel like I do. I think I obviously do it better with some other stuff than I do with others, but that's really that's kind of the thing that I use to motivate myself. Just remember why you want to do it in the first place, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah.